So I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video so, people know that I covered it. I did forget it in my initial recording, but after modifying, painting this to match the stripe down his back, I realized I forgot to show in the video that he is, of course, blast effect compatible. So there you go. And yeah, now I finally got the black tail that matches with the stripe, just like on the original. So thought I'd go ahead and show this off at the beginning. Show you that it was real simple. I just used some Tamiya black gloss paint. No clear coat that's what I did. So could always put clear coat on it, but I think it looks fine. So there's that. Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton, Adultity95, with another Transformers Legacy United video. I know we took a break and looked at something from last year, but anyways, here we are with Tasmania Kid, or as actual Beast Wars second fans know, as Tasmanian Kid. But I guess they changed it. I don't know. Beast Wars Beast Wars the second universe. So I guess it's a completely different universe, even though it's in the same continuity, basically. Probably just separating it for, like how we separate with Victory and Headmasters and Super God Master Force. Anyways, so yeah, 20 steps. Tasmanian Kid, there he is. Beast mode again. And yeah, 40 years of Transformers. So let's go ahead and get him open and check him out. And here we have Tasmania Kid out of his packaging. And he looks very close to how he looked as far as the show model. Now, of course, they changed how the Beast mode looks to be somewhat more realistic to a Tasmanian Devil, but we'll get there eventually. So starting off here in robot mode, of course, he's molded in two primary shades here. Well, in just two colors. There's very little paint on him. So we got this kind of chocolate brown, not really even chocolate, more of a caramel brown, and then this kind of charcoal gray. Now, it's very much akin to that of the original Beast Wars toy. Now, this is specifically the Beast Wars second Tasmanian Kid. There is slight differences in just how the paint apps are applied with the snarl from, I want to say 96. It's either 96 or 97. It's one of those basics that were right near the end of Season 1. So, yeah. And for size comparison, here he is with Leo Prime, Lyle Convoy. Now, as cool as he is as a core class, I would have loved or preferred him to be like a small deluxe, kind of like what we got with Animated Bumblebee, at least coming up to his waist here. I don't remember him being this small in the show, but I could be wrong. But yeah, there is Leo Prime. I customized the blaster. I got a second Nemesis Leo that I painted up as Galva Convoy, so I just gave this to Leo Prime here, painted it up as best I could, look like at least the one that the Masterpiece came with. And of course I've got toy hacks on there. I might take some of them off because I don't really care for that crest there, and maybe the same with the red here. I think that's just a little too much. I think just subtle details like the gold and silver are enough. So yeah, might end up removing those. So looking at Tasmania Kid himself here, as far as accessories goes, he does just come with the tail blaster. Now, I might take and paint it this kind of similar shade of black here to match with the original and the cartoon model, which had the blaster in black, but it just plugs right onto here, so he can use that. Now, getting into actually first, let's take a look at that head sculpt, because Hasbro just nails these head sculpts, and I love how well this turned out. Like, you can actually see his mouth there. That black paint, really nice, bright blue eyes. You got the red and white there for the bottom of the mouth, forming the chest. Some nice paint here. We'll look at that more in beast mode. But as far as articulation, his head is on a ball joint. You can get pretty good range up, and of course 360, and not too bad on the hollowness. I mean, most of the core class figures have some sort of hollowness, but it's not too bad there on Kid. Shoulders rotate 360. You kind of have to cheat it with the way body is, but you get up to there. You get a 360 as a bicep swivel or elbow swivel, 90 degrees on that ball joint, and wrists on a ball joint as well. They do have this port on the bottom, unless it doesn't really make much sense unless you want him to hold his tail like this. It looks a little weird, but I'm sure there's going to be some use for that in the future. I just don't know what it could be at this point. Nothing at the waist due to the transformation, but you do get ball jointed hips forward, a decent amount back, all the way out, rotation at the knee because it's a ball joint, get 90 degrees, and you got ball jointed ankles. Doesn't do much for side to side movement, but get all the way down, you can rotate it. So there is that. So transformation on him is fairly simple. It is a bit like the original in the way it works. So you bring all this back, untab this, bring these arm sections down. And for me, I like to rotate the head like that. Bring these legs up. We'll bring in the arms back. I'll allow you to bring these up to here. Go ahead and close the lower jaw. Straighten out the head there. Sit there on this side, bring it all around. Up. Bring down the head while closing the jaw. Those will just tab together. I want to make sure these are brought back all the way, just like that. Bring arms up and that down. There are little tabs here on the back that the shoulders will plug into. So once again, we're getting a beast mode that doesn't really have much in the way of articulation whatsoever. The ball joint pops off by mistake because I forgot to straighten out the arm. Tab that in and just rotate parts of the legs accordingly. And I will just close up there and plug in the tail. And there we have Tasmanian Kid, whichever you want to call him. Hell, you could even call him Snarl if you want to, in beast mode. And real quick, just for comparison, here he is next to the original. So I did get the transformation wrong. It was not anywhere similar to this. I mean, the feet becoming the head and, you know, front leg or the arms becoming legs. Yeah, I got that right, and the tail plugging in. But the back legs of the beast mode were always in the backpack, whereas this time it's the front legs and then the arms becoming the rear legs. So yeah, I did get that mixed up, but you can see here, yeah, the tail is the same color as the stripe, so I'm gonna have to paint that, see if the black that I have will match that. So most of the colors are pretty similar. I do like the fade here from the charcoal to the brown, and bring in Leo Prime here. So you can see the scale there. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit more realistic for a Tasmanian devil to be this size compared to a lion. Actually, I think they'd be a lot smaller because I think they're about the size of a small, not a small dog, but medium small dog, if you know what I mean. I guess, again, I could be wrong. So yeah, they are compared. So yeah, not hardly anything as far as transformation or articulation, just the rear legs here and then the swivel here at the front legs. You can kind of get them in like a running pose. So yeah, it's a little simple core class beast mode. I know we're supposed to be getting Beast Machines Cheetor and Dinobot in the next wave of core class, so excited to see how those turn out. So let's go ahead and get Tasmanian Kid back in robot mode here. Just remove the tail, bring up, or no, untab these sections before bringing up the back here. Take those down, untab clip the head pieces here. Bring down those legs. Down the leg, and then come back here and bring the arm sections back up. I guess untapping that will help. Just bring those up. Bring up the head, rotate it. Just a matter of straightening out the feet. Go and close that backpack up. And I think with this, you just fold it in. There we go. That actually looks better. And straighten out. And bring out the head or the jaw to form the heels. And just clean everything up. So there we have Tasmania Kid back in robot mode. And I just noticed there is a paint blemish right there on mine. So we have to fix that up. But overall, not too bad. Again, standard. Well, not really standard, just decent, pretty good core class. I'd say he's pretty much on par with the Magmatron I looked at previously this week at the time of this recording. So, other than that, I mean, there's not much else to say. Like, he's a fun core class. I didn't expect them to do this character. So it is a nice little surprise to get more Beast Wars Japanese stuff. So hopefully we get more out of it. I really would love to get a Galvatron, Patchy, Scuba, Bighorn, Megastorm, you know, all of them in this new Legacy or Generation style. So let's hope that Legacy, or at least the style that Legacy is going for, continues for the next few years, where we get more of these characters from other series, especially some of the Japanese stuff. Like, Japanese Transformers deserves a lot more love than it's gotten in the past, especially from fans. I know there was some stuff Hasbro did in the past, like, you know, Sky Shadow out of Thunderwing and other characters like that. Of course, we just got Deathsaurus and Victory Saber. So, who knows what could be coming on the horizon. I know we got the Commander class, Magmatron. Hopefully we get a big convoy and, you know, the members of their teams. So, I'm going to stop rambling now because this video has gone on for about 12 minutes. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out those links down below. And again, since it's this week, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I will talk to you guys in the next video. So long and take care.